Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Fishing with Nordbye. Just got up here to Tennessee to Dale Hollow Lake, and it's about 3 hours from home. We are getting the boat ready. We're going to be putting in. This morning we're doing some pre-fishing. The MLF Big 5 Toyota event starts this week. So today's Friday, and I got 5 days to pre-fish. The MLF event starts Wednesday. So this is gonna be a pre-fishing video. We're gonna be figuring them out. Got some snacks. Gonna put some snacks in the boat real quick and launch. See if we can't graph around, find some bass, figure out what they're doing. 3 hours north of Guntersville, pre-spawn fish. They should be towards the backs of the creeks, channel swings, secondary points. It's supposed to be a clear lake, kind of like what I'm used to back in Missouri, like the Ozarks maybe. And it looks a little muddy. I guess they had torrential downpour yesterday. Tornado storms come through here, so I don't know. They might not be biting too well today, but you're gonna tag along with me. Stick with me, guys. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna go catch some fish. I'll show you guys how I pre-fish, what I do, figure these fish out. Let's go get them. Back to back, and again. So big. Wow. What a big fish. Here we go. It is time. Time to figure them out. I'm gonna start fishing a little road bed. It's a deep one. Throw a little Carolina rig on it. There's one, guys. First one of the trip. Moved over here to a little bluff. And we got a good largemouth. Real good largemouth. Yeah. Wow. I'll take 5 of those in the tournament. Yeah. Alright. 2.5 pounder on the little Ned. That's awesome. Can't complain. 5 of those would go a long ways each day. 3-day event, 2.5 pounders. So if we can get 4 of these and 1 bigger one, we'll be sitting in pretty good shape, I think. So I'll keep fishing down this. It's only 8 a.m. so it took me about an hour to get my first bite, but that's a decent one right there. See you, buddy. There's one. Another one. So I caught those last 2 on this point. Came over here to this one. There's fish on it too, guys. There's fish on both of these points. So many boats around, I don't want to show them to anybody, but nobody's looking. Another little maybe keeper. See ya. Yes. Figuring something out. That was my 3rd cast to that spot. I saw him on live scope down there. 3rd cast. He would not eat it the first few casts. And I see some fish right over here too. Let's see if they want it. There's one. We got one, guys. Largy. Man, I went back into Shallow Creek. I threw a spinnerbait around for a while. Threw a Texas rig around in some bushes. Nothing. Come back out to a bluff looking bank. Throw the Ned rig again. Green pumpkin. And they're eating it. That's a keeper. Nothing special, but it's a keeper. I'll take keepers right now. Just gotta figure out how to catch a bunch of fish. I need to catch my limit every day, and if we can do that, get 1 or 2 big ones, I think we'll have a shot at this thing. I don't know how much it's gonna take, but that was a decent one. They're just not aggressive whatsoever. I can only get them to hit this little Ned rig going super slow. I don't get it. But at least we're catching fish. That's 3 now. Boats all around me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm the 9th boat. in this cove. This is as bad as Gunnersville. How many boats are on the water? It's crazy. 9 boats in this river cove. 9 boats in this cove arm. That's crazy. And another one. Gosh, this bank is loaded with fish, guys. No boats around this spot. This is a big one here. Ooh, oh, this one was mixed in with those small ones. Just on down the bank about 20 feet. Big smallie. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. Big old smallie. I love seeing that. We'll take that one. Definitely concentrated. You find one, there's a few fish, boat driving by. I want to measure him, see how long he is. Let's see. Got a measuring stick on this rod here. He is from 0. He's 19.5 inches, probably 3.5, maybe 4 pounds. These smallmouth are thick. That's beautiful. Wow. Close to a 4-pound smallie. The bad thing is in the tournament, there is a slot limit. I can only keep them under 16 inches. So between 15 and 16 inches, I can keep a smallmouth. Then they have to be over 21 inches. So I could not have kept that fish in the tournament. Not big enough. Crazy. So we're gonna keep at them, but that was a blast. Those smallmouth are fun. There's one. All right, got another one, guys. He's down there on the bottom. Not very big, but he's in the back of the cove. He's probably 14 inches long or so. Same bait, same bait. But I live scoped him. There's another one down there. Let's see if it'll eat. Big old round blob on the bottom. You can see my jig going up and down right in there. And the fish is right in front of it. So, let's see if we can trick him into biting. I'm hooked up with something huge, guys. Oh my gosh. There were 3 of them on live scope. I threw down to them. Oh my gosh. I threw down to them and they didn't want nothing to do with this, so I lifted up and I thought one had it. I set the hook, but I think I hooked something in the side. I can't even turn him. Oh my gosh. My drag is tight. This is crazy. I have no idea what I have, but it's huge. It is huge. We gotta go chase him. We gotta chase him down. He's gonna swim across the whole cove if I'm not careful. Wow. Oh my gosh. So big. Ah, I see it. It's a giant grass carp. Oh my gosh. I hooked him in the side too. This thing is ginormous. Wow. Oh my gosh. It's so big. Wow. I only got 8-pound test on too. Oh, I gotta get my net out. I don't even think I can net this thing. It's so big. Got people staring at me. This cove's full of boats. Alright. We got our net. We're about to net this grass carp. This thing is so big. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Whew. Whatever we got. Oh. I don't even know if my weigh scale will we'll weigh this fish, but we're about to weigh him. We're about to find out just how big he is. Man. Come on. Oh gosh, he's pulling hard. Oh man. There he is. Oh my gosh, guys. This thing is so big. It's like as big as I am. Wow. I see him. Oh, my goodness. I think I can get him. Oh, wow. Got him. There it is, guys. That's crazy. Well, come to Dale Hollow, they said. See ya. Wow. What a big fish. Thing was probably 30 pounds. 25, 30 pounds. I thought he was gonna be about 40, but he was hooked right in the end of the tail. Fighting so hard. That was fun though. There's one. Right out off this point. Feels decent. Oh no, he's just hooked sideways. It's a smallmouth too. Fighting extra hard. That is also why he felt decent. That's such a baby, but my first smallmouth of the trip. Got to get a picture of him. I'm gonna take that hook out first. There we go. All right, first one of the trip. See you, little guy. Back to back. Another one. And this is a smallmouth too. Two smallmouth in a row. Found a couple. Babies, same spot. Just off this point. I fished a bunch of points in between this one and where I caught the largemouth, and nothing. Nothing until I got to this one. Two in a row. They're grouped up. They're pre-spawn stage. Just had another little bite. They're staging. And again, 3 in a row off this little point. They're all smallmouth. Babies. But where the babies are, the big ones should be moving up too, right? I don't know. But this Sakoshi bug's catching them. So what I'm doing, I'm casting into the point, and it's shaded too. They're sitting like just up in the shade. And I'm letting it sink to the bottom, and I'm just barely lifting it up and just kind of dragging it along the bottom. And then these fish pick it up and start swimming off with it. Got to use really light line. That way you can feel your bait, because it's such a light bait. One's got it. Oh, he let go. One had it right there. You can feel them eat it if you use small, thin line. Otherwise, you're gonna have so much slack in your line from it trying to sink to the bottom, you're not even gonna feel the bites. 8-pound test with 10-pound braid allows you to feel these fish really well. So that's what we got going on. We're catching them. Gotta find the big ones. Where the little ones are, the big ones probably aren't too far off. Let's see if we see any. Pan around live scope here. There's boats everywhere, fishing everywhere I've been today. It's just getting pounded. High pressure, I don't know, 55-degree water. They're biting the little Ned rig. I like fishing the Ned rig. I fish it a lot, but I've fished a lot of different things today. Look how many rods I have out on the deck right now. This is how many rods I got out. There's 8 here and there's 7 there. And I think I've used about all of them. I've used the Alabama rig, I've used a few different crankbaits, like wigglewort style baits, rock crawlers, I've used the jig, I've used my chatterbait, I've used my signature spinner bait, and nothing. Texas rig, I went back up shallow, I flipped bushes, guys. I fished some muddy water, nothing. So came back out. We're gonna keep trying the Ned rig. We're gonna try to expand on that. We just found him on a secondary point. That was pretty exciting. I probably could have stayed there and caught a few more. We got us another one, guys. All the boats in the world are watching. So I'm just gonna flip it. Yeah, we'll take that one. That is a good one. Woo! That'll work. That was a 3-pounder. Same spot, same spot. I need to retie. He had this thing all the way down his mouth. Looks like I might have the Ned rig in my hand all day come tournament day. Oh, that little guy is killer. And you guys didn't see, but I put some scent on it just because they were being finicky. I was watching them swim to it on live scope and they wouldn't eat it. So put some scent on it. I literally cast in this spot where I just caught that one 10, 15 times before I caught him. Before I caught that second one. They're just being finicky. Super finicky. Call them or not. There we go. Leave this spot. Go on around. The fish are right there. You can see them on live scope, guys. Look at this. See them on live scope. Turn my, I don't know if you can see them, but they're right there. Casting right to them. There's another one. And there's one in the distance too. But there's a little secondary point. And it's a steeper, it's not a long point, it's a steeper, chunkier bluff point. Going back in this creek arm. That's where those two were staging. We'll work our way on around. I know there's more fish there. We're hooked up. I don't know what we got. It was right below the boat though. And it smoked it. It's a catfish. Another one on old Ned. Man, he smoked it. Catching all the species today. Will. Now I gotta get all the scum off my line. Nasty. But that was sweet watching that catfish eat it. Watched him eat it on live scope. Thought it was a bass. Turned on it so quick. Normally it's a bass when they do that. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Fishing with Nordbye. Super early, it's dark outside. We're up here at Dale Hollow Lake in Tennessee, and it is raining this morning. I'm the first one up. What's going on? Ethan told me to wake him up, so I better do that. I got all my tackle inside, drying out. Everything was soaked. Yesterday it rained all day, and my boat was sitting parallel to a dock, and all the water from the roof of the dock was going in the boat, filled up my tackle compartment that far because the soft plastic filled the plug, the drain plug. It plugged it, the drain hole. It's early, so had to dry out all my tackle. Had a fan going, drying out the rain gear. I even put a hair dryer on it for a while last night. So didn't get as much sleep as I was hoping, but ready to go out there, hopefully catch some good ones today. You saw the ones we caught in the last video. If not, go check it out right now before you get to this one. We're going to try and expand on that, do some pre-fishing today. It's Sunday, tournament starts Wednesday, so let's go get them. Morning, little bite. Rise and shine. Oh man, your light doesn't work. It's time for some topwater bass. Top water bass. That's right.
Let me. There he is right there. Dreamed about it all life.
That's right. What happened yesterday?
My phone got wet. Quit working.
Oh no. He's got it in the rice. Moment of truth. You got it shut off?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
It's turning on. You're good. There you go. Well, had to wait to put in a couple minutes because a huge thunderstorm was in the distance and it just passed us. You can hear that thunder rumbling in the distance. It lightning like crazy. It downpoured. My bilge pump was running constantly. There was some lightning. I don't know if you saw that flash over there in the distance, but yeah, we're gonna give it a couple more minutes, then we're gonna start fishing. Man, it's not fun fishing after thunderstorms. Before them, they bite really well. Thursday, giant thunderstorm we fished yesterday, we caught 10. Now, thunderstormed again, we'll see how they're biting. Let's go get them. Let's get them today, guys. We're ready. Got my jig, shaky head spinner bait, jerk bait, rock crawler, Ned rig. Gotta fish the boat ramp. How you doing?
He had his hood pulled all the way down and was just sitting there.
Not having fun. They bite a little better if it rained a little more.
Yeah.
Hooked up, guys. First one of the day. Cranking over a laydown. Fat largie on the rock crawler. That's the first fish I've caught. Not on the Ned rig. Super fat. Man, they're healthy. Right over this laydown. I was coming over it, munched it. Little 15-incher. Not bad. Let's see if there's any more in this cove. Cranking. Burning it, and when I get to the laydown I kind of go a little slower and let it bounce over, that way I don't get stuck. That was a good little one. Hooked up again, guys, going down this bank. This is a decent one here. I got him hooked funny. Yeah, I got him hooked funny. Got him hooked in the noggin. Another one. That is number 2 on the crank. It's raining. Throw a crankbait when it's raining in the spring on rocky lakes. Great way to catch these pre-spawn fish. Love it. That's another 15-incher or so. Keeper. 2 in the same cove. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna keep fishing back in here. When you find them, normally they're schooled up in the spring. Got leaves all over my crankbait here, but you got to weed through all the leaves from the fall. They're all over the ground, the bottom of the water here, and they're blowing in. All this rain's flooding the lake. All this stuff's coming in, but these fish feed when it's raining and the water's rising in the spring. They get shallow, they get up in these rocks, and that one I just caught was on this little stretch. And this is a really good bank because you can see how it goes in and out as you go down there. At least I think you can. It goes in and out, and all these little transition spots are great. Another one, guys. On the crank again. Yesterday they were not touching this in the sun. Little guy. Rock crawler. That's my third one of the day. How are you guys doing?
We just got back out. We caught 2 this morning.
Yeah.
Back, and that was it. And then it started lightning.
Yeah. I came back out at like 10. That's my third one. I fished a Ned rig and a jig so much and nothing. I threw this on. I've caught 3 in the last 30 minutes.
Really? On the red too?
Yeah. Yep.
Appreciate it.
Rock crawler. Just paralleling the bank. Get that 6 to 8 foot range and run it. Yep. Good luck. Got one, guys. On this point here. Smallmouth. That might be a keeper. Oh, he got off. 15-inch smallmouth's a keeper here. Yep. On the crankbait. They're loving it in the rain. Oh, thought I had another one. Bumped something real good. Hooked up with another one on the crank. Wind is howling. Wind came out. We got us a little largie. Not bad. Not what we're after, but we'll take it. Whew, I'm fogging up. It's been raining all morning. My camera's soaked, but we caught a few on crankbaits, and I just ran down here to the dam. We're gonna try it. Actually gonna see if there's any current running along here, fish the ends of it, see if we can find a few feeding. We're hooked up, guys. Oh my gosh. I'd weigh 5 of those in every day. Wow, look at the size of that spot. That spot is so big, guys. I can't believe the size of that. That's crazy. I gotta take a better picture of that. What a football. My goodness. See ya. Gosh. That was such a big spotted bass. Oh my goodness. Thrown right up next to this wall. With an underspin. This is an amazing way to catch some fish, it looks like. I caught 3, guys. If you haven't seen it, because I had my camera off, I just put my camera on for that one. I did not know he was that big. That fish was huge. All I'm doing is slow rolling this underspin right next to this wall. That fish smoked it. Wow. That was a big spotted bass. Oh, I love it. So big. Guys, we're hooked up on the drop shot. Something big. Oh my gosh. This thing is so big. Wow. Look at that, guys. There's a boat right in front of me. A drop shot. We got us a 5, maybe 6 pounder. Super fat. Super fat. Wow. Oh, I wish I could weigh it, but there's a boat behind us. See ya. That was a giant. Oh my gosh. Right here, we got a waterfall coming in. We got some rocks. We got a 6 pounder on a drop shot. All right, it's gonna be another year for the drop shot, I guess. I just sprayed some garlic on it too. And I sat there and I shook it right in front of his face. He munched it. There's another one down there on live scope. I should not cast to him, but I wasn't recording. I gotta show you guys I can catch him cast to catch without hitting the start button on my camera, I guess. That was so big. Broke off my drop shot, but we were using a 2-aught katana hook. That's what I like using. I tied polymer knot. Put that hook about a foot to 15 inches up. And cinch your polymer knot down. And then you gotta see which way your hook's going and feed your tag in back through the top of the eye. And then your hook is gonna stand straight up off the bottom. And then tie your little drop shot weight on. We're using tiny little weight. We barely want this thing to move. And for worms, throw your favorite worm on. It's super clear water, so I'm using a little watermelon. Watermelon works really good in clear water. Green pumpkin's a little darker and watermelon's a little lighter, so I want it to be a little more translucent. And I sprayed some fish balm in these bags. That is key to getting bites. You gotta have your bait scented good. You gotta make them want to eat it because it's just sitting down there. A lot of times they come over to it and just look at it and kind of sniff it like a dog. And then they eat it. Whoo! Heck yeah. That was a good one. And I'm just skin hooking the hook right there. Let's get another one. Guys, it's still raining cats and dogs, but I just caught a 16-inch smallmouth. Fat. Caught him cranking right next to this bluff rock. There we go. Let's get another one. There's one, guys. Oh yeah. Right up against the rocks there. Oh, that's a good one. Come on. Oh, fat. There he goes. Wow. Drop shotting this point. Woo. Oh man. That is a good one. Come on, buddy. Yes. Whoo, there's a 3.5, maybe more. Look how fat that fish is. Nice bass. Nice Dale Hollow bass. Alright. See you, buddy. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Another one on the old drop shot. Yes, this is a Zoom trick worm. Great little bait for drop shotting. Get them at Shop Carl's. Whew. Wow. This is nuts. We're at the boat ramp, guys. It's raining. Everything's flooded. Look at all these bushes, the boat ramp. Everything's just flooded. So, we put the boat in. I'm going to try and film for you guys. I'm going to put the camera up. Let's get wet. Let's go. Try the old net out. I'm trying everything today. Haven't filmed too much. Get a little fish balm on it. Stuff stays on there so well. Tomorrow, after I get done fishing today, it'll still smell like garlic. absolute train wreck. Way different than the last few days. The lake has came up 5 or 6 feet minimum from this morning when I put on, look at this. I'm sitting here, I'm beached in the parking lot, about to go get my trailer. I caught 1 fish today. Brutal, guys, brutal. So, I don't know, we're gonna take the boat out. We're gonna quit a little early today because so much is changing. Creek's chocolate milk, it was clear this morning, and the whole lake's just changing right now, and there's no point in trying to find something because everything's gonna change in a couple days. So I'm just gonna pull out, I'm gonna go eat a good meal and come back, catch them another day. Tomorrow. We're gonna catch them tomorrow. So stay tuned for the next video coming out on my channel. God bless you guys. We'll catch you next time here on Fishing with Nordbye.
Thank you.